I've come to see an amazing bit of 19th century history, which is quite modern for me and my channel, but I think you're going to like this one. So let's go. Come on.
Preview.
So I am walking on the sort of border path between Tunbridge Wells and really what would be Sussex. It's sort of labelled as East Sussex where I am. I'm going to take you to a foot tunnel. In fact, I can see it now. Gorgeous walk as well. So you sort of getting your exercise as well whilst you're doing it. And it's built to coincide with when they were building the Tunbridge Wells to Brighton part of the line. So it goes underneath the railway, and it's a foot tunnel. And you're probably thinking, well, there's not much to it, and you're probably right. But the thing is, we're in the middle of nowhere, and it's all been cleaned up so that people can walk. And as you can see, I'm walking on a beautiful old, well, it's not an old bridge, it's a beautiful wooden bridge. But I think from memory, this has been a modern version of it, because there would have been a bridge to coincide with this. So this is our amazing foot tunnel. Which was built around 1868. And so what's over the top is the Brighton line. And that's what it would have coincided with. So you're walking through a bit of history that you probably wouldn't realise was as old as it says it is. It's incredible, really. It's a foot tunnel, you know, but it's a historic foot tunnel. Now, I'll show you this as well. So this is part of the Woodland Trust. Old Lodge Warren. I keep wanting to say Old Warren Lodge. And it's part of the Woodland Trust. Memory John Marks, there you go, from 1918 to 1994, for his devotion to the work of the Amnesty International and for dedicating this memorial wood to prisoners. There you go. Can you see that? That noise in the background is there's a sewage works just there. In fact, you can probably see it. I don't think you can. It's just about through those woods. And every time that's moving around, you can hear this noise. I've seen a bit of graffiti, or what I would assume would be graffiti, there. I wonder if there's any more. A little bit more. The bridge itself, or the tunnel, sorry. I keep saying tunnel, just across the bridge. The tunnel itself isn't actually. It's probably seen better days, to be fair. I know they've done some work to some of it. Some bit more graffiti. It's amazing, actually, when I think about the graffiti here, because we literally are in the middle of nowhere. There's a few farmers' buildings and everything around. Really, primarily, this is just for a walk, really, more than anything else. Probably pick the one day where there is no trains going over. Although, right on cue, here we go. You couldn't make that up, could you? There you go. Right, okay, let me try that again and see if something else happened. Lots of money, lots of money, lots of money, lots of money. No, not happening. Just happened to happen with that train scene the moment I said that. Damn it. Money? No, no money. Tried. But yeah, glorious. Tiny bit of history. that's worth documenting, I think. 1868, Victorian times. Amazing, really. Or late Victorian, I suppose. Yeah, 1868. No Victorian times. Let's just go straight in with that. I have not seen a soul all morning going for a walk here. And all I've done is just come to see this. Literally went on this walk just to see this. Yeah. As you can tell, I've not been here before. And the only other bit of information that I found was that there would have been a bridge crossing this anyway. Obviously, this is a more modern representation of it. But there would have been one. Woulda. Because it's wood. Would have been one. In fact, I'm assuming you can see that obviously they've re-buttressed the to stop this from sliding, having a potential slide. You can see there's some bricks as well built within that. So it's a well looked after wood. Let me just take you to the sewage works. Not that you really want to sort of see it, but I'll show you in context of where we are. And then we're done, I think, for today. But you know me, I love my tunnels. Doesn't matter what size they are. It's a beautiful bit of history, and it's something that, you know, it's always encourageable that if you do get an opportunity to come down here, just to even go through that tunnel and know that it is an 19th century tunnel, which out of context doesn't seem that old, but you know, it's a nice little thing to sort of say, hey, did you know this was built because of the train line that they were going to have? You know, it's kind of nice when you put it in that context. So here, let's try and get a little bit closer. Not that you want to see a sewage works. I mean, it's not the most romantic thing, is it? Hey darling, let's go out, I want to sort of treat you. And then she looks over and she's like, what's that weird thing? Oh, it's the sewage works, but just ignore that. Let's see if I can get any closer. The woods here are simply stunning. Yeah, I'll show you the woods as well. So yeah, in there. That was so random. Right, but this woodland is, I would recommend it for anybody. Absolutely recommend it for anybody. So just Google down in old Warren Lodge. Is that right? Did I say that right? Yeah. If I didn't, I'm sure you'll correct me, but Google it. Go for a beautiful walk. This is stunning today. Like I said, all I can do is see a tunnel, foot tunnel. If I keep saying bridge in this, I bet I probably said bridge a few times, I didn't mean it. It's because I wanted to see the bridge as well, even though again, it's modern, but that would have originally been old. I can't believe I'm walking back on myself just to show you some woodland. I should have filmed it earlier, but you know, we all have our off days. Right. Irony of me getting more puffed out now because I'm backing on myself. But yeah, here we go. So Hornshurst Wood, by agreement of the owner, you are welcome to walk in these woodlands. And I would recommend hands down you do it. If not just for this sector here of incredible bit of woodland. Oh, it's to die for. Definitely going to return just to sort of go for another walk around this park because it's amazing. It's amazing because, as I've probably said a lot in videos before, you know, there's a really something magical happens when you get close to the border of East Sussex and Kent, where you just get some amazing landscape, whether it's sort of marshland, where it's sort of like near that Appledore Rye sort of Romney Marsh area, or when you come up to this side, where it's sort of Tunbridge Wells, sort of coming down into East Grinstead, Forest Row sort of area. You're sort of heading towards that. It's nice, and there is literally not a soul about today. I've not seen anybody. Not a sausage. Oh, but it's been so worth it. Look at this, so beautiful and clean. That's the other thing I like, it's clean. You know, we've interestingly enough, we've had, on recording this on the date of recording this video, we've had a bit of rain, and yet on the floor it's soaked it up really well, the ground. I wouldn't say it's muddy at all. You can see it's quite dry. Look at that. Whew. Right, let's keep going. Right, all this again, all this just for a foot tunnel. So it's amazing. You might be one of them things, you know, that if you're local to Tunbridge Wells, or you catch a train down into Brighton, you might, you know, your train would go over here, and you'd be like, well, okay, that's cool. Didn't, you know, a nice little bit of history. There are at some point I might do them. From what I saw in the historical records, because I sort of went a bit of a skew way today, I think there are a couple more foot tunnels that are built literally around the same time. But today I'm just sort of focusing on this one, just really because it's got two in one. It's got the bridge, as we said before, even though modern construction apparently there used to be a bridge crossing, which makes sense, because why would you have a foot tunnel, finger of doom, and yes, you can go left or right because you've come under the railway, but why wouldn't you want to cross? And at some point you'd have to. And in the historical documentation that I saw, it said there was. And if you look down, you can see the remnants of what would have probably been a foundation. So would that be a foundation for a bridge? I'm not exactly sure, but it's quite possible it could be. I never like to gamble on things and say that's definitely it, just in case I am wrong, but it's in the right area. Could be a part of a, you know, part to stop it sliding, but I doubt it. Yeah, there you go. So let's go back to what I wanted to see. Tunnel, love it. That's it. So annoying. I'm amazed at there being actual graffiti here. I just think, like, you know, it's the modern graffiti that I'm like, what you come all this way down here, what? But yeah, there you go. I'm not going to jinx it and say train again. That was so funny. Right, okay. Foot tunnel, done. In the middle of nowhere. Oh, it is extremely well kept. That's what I like about it. You know, we've seen on previous videos of mine tunnels that have been in really bad condition, foot tunnel or not, and you know, there's been a couple of foot tunnels I've done, mostly in Gravesend actually, Northfleet area, but that was to do with air raid shelters. There's no connotation for anything like that because there is literally nobody to use it, you know. But there you go, fantastic. Right, okay, we are done. One more time through. That's it. You get to see all the stunning brickwork. There you go. All for the sake of people coming under. Country folk as they went on their jog or walk, or the farmers or whatever coming down here. Good day, sir. That's probably what they might say. Hello. No, I wouldn't. I'd be like, you're right, mate. How's it going? Yeah, there you go. And here's just something else. East Sussex County Council. There you go. Well done, East Sussex County Council. You've done a very good job here. It's good. It's very well easily labelled, easy to find. There you go. Right. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And yeah, giving you its information. I gave you the date. I gave you its purpose. That's all you need to know. Maybe if you ever decide that you want to come for a walk around this area, you might want to do that. Enjoy it. Anyway, new Immortal Words of Phoenix History. Thanks always for watching. See you very soon. Feel free to spread the word of the channel. And that's pretty much it. See y'all very soon. Take care for now, everybody. Bye bye.